How you doing today, guys? Welcome to this episode on City Skylines. Been a little while since I played this, so I figured I would get back into it as I'm trying to continue everything here. So let's get time rolling. Let's see where I'm at. Now, I haven't played this in a significant amount of time. The game in general, much less this particular game, so let's see where we're at here. It looks like we've got a nice big residential area right here in the middle, and it looks like I've got my industrial over here on the left, and commercial is in the middle, and I have the startings of a commercial area over here on the right. Alrighty, so I've got a little bit of surplus in money coming in, but less than 1,000, so it's not great, but it's not bad either. Looks like I have a bit of demand for more residential at the moment. That's the highest demand, although there's some for commercial and industrial. So let's check, what is my water coverage currently? I have water coverage pretty much everything within the square out here. Now, honestly though, do I want to cover that in residential though? See, I don't know that I want to use this road out here for residential. I think I kind of want to make that as a pass-through. However, I might continue with residential out here on the other side of this commercial area. So let us make, oops, no, I don't like to do that. I like to go one square at a time. Let's continue to make some commercial areas here, so that way it'll make sure to extend the power reach. Get a couple of decent sized commercial zones there. And then on the other side here, we will have residential. For some reason it wasn't scrolling all the way over there, but I can still click it over. Alright, so let's put some road. Just take it all the way out there. Alrighty, now get some residential going. Nice big plot there if somebody put a big house in. Of course, now as I recall, that is the biggest possible zone for a single property. If you make anything bigger than 4x4, then you're going to have two houses pop up next to each other. Which, I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, personally, I like to give houses a little bit of space in between them, although as you can see, there's still not a terrible lot, but there's some. At least it's better than no space at all between you and your neighbors. That's one thing I am going to have to keep in mind, is these are awful far away from the industrial, and the industrial, I mean, that's where most of your jobs are, though I know there are some at the commercial, although I'm not sure if it's as many as you do get from the industrial. So I might think about at some point making another industrial here, which honestly, now see, I only just now noticed this, I have a railroad cutting right through the middle here, so that's actually a very good reason to at some point making my industrial areas along this rail line, because I know at a later date, once my city grows big enough, I can make an industrial train station, so I can bring in whatever my industrial complexes need by rail instead of relying for everything by truck. got a lot of big fancy houses coming in over here. Oops. And let's go ahead and continue adding some of the commercial. Yeah, we'll make 3. You know, I can't remember. I think commercial, can be bigger than 4x4, so I'll go ahead and see what happens there if I make that. What is that? That's a 5x5. Now, looks like it's going to come in. That's going to be 2 separate. Yeah, so maybe commercial is 4x4 max size. I forget. Let's make that one is 5 deep. Let's see if it takes up all that space. Yeah, so we're going to get 2 nice sized buildings coming there, which is fine. Alright, so we can see that commercial and residential demand has gone down. Now industrial is the top, although now residential actually creeps back up a little bit though, and I think that's probably because of these buildings that are just coming in. So that might be why residential demand went up a little bit, but I don't think it's factoring in these houses that are still under construction. So it's still kind of fluctuating back and forth a little bit. Let's try and throw a little bit more industrial in though. How far does my water reach out? Yeah, and should extend this a little bit further. So I'll just ring the inside of that road and maybe the outside with it as well. Some industrial, although I probably won't do all of that right now, but I'll put in some. So we've got some buildings coming in now. And it looks like my surplus has jumped to over 1,000 rather quickly. So we're making good progress there. Of course, and now we get to see what the atmosphere looks like after dark, and it looks pretty good. Now, of course, I know, if you're aware, yeah, there is some more DLC out with disaster and such, and I haven't looked into it a lot. From what I've heard, it sounds interesting, but I don't have it yet, and I haven't really looked into it enough to know for sure if that's something I'm going to get at some point or not, but I'm rolling it around in my mind a little bit, but at this point I haven't done my due diligence in researching it. And actually, I'm not sure if that's now. I already have the DLC that allows the snow. I just didn't use a snow map for this, though. As a matter of fact, I may have initially started the series before I had it. But at some point, that may be something I will do. But this is still early in the series, so we're going to be going a while. Unless something changes and I change my mind. Looks like residential has jumped up to the primary demand, but basically, I don't know, they're basically all running neck and neck for what's most demanded, so I just need to keep growing all three of them. Of course, now I don't want to clutter the outside portion of the road too much because I do want to leave access for some roads to be able to come out of there. Got a pretty good little gap in between this road and those houses. Well, I might put some small commercial areas in here. Don't want to make them too big though. I want to try and not make too much noise going into that neighborhood. I do need to start planning out if I'm going to have industrial over here by the tracks. I'm just kind of plan out where I'm going to put that. Of course, that's another thing I want to keep in mind is I've got a railroad right there. I probably don't want to get my residential too close to it either because that's going to be really noisy. So yeah, actually that residential, I don't think that's going to extend any further than it currently is. I'll probably expand residential out here. And actually I already made a district out of here, the Chestnut District, which looks like I slated for agriculture. I don't think I currently... Well, actually, I take it back. If it's already, yeah, I must have agricultural industry already available, or it wouldn't be selected in the first place. So, yeah, at some point I might put some industry there, but for now, I want to figure out where I'm going to put it over here. Well, the first thing I need to do is get water to wherever I'm going to put it. So I might just kind of leave this space kind of empty there, just so I don't get too much noise into my residential area here. I'll try putting it down here somewhere. So I'll put an industrial down in this area. We need to get a road going out here though. I'm gonna have to jump back and forth a little bit though so I can make sure my road is where I want it as far as in the supplied water area. Alrighty, so that's pretty good. So just branch it off a little bit. Go a little bit further. How's that Alrighty, so we're pretty much ready now. Of course, I am going to have to determine how I'm going to route electricity down here, which I'm probably just going to have to run a power line out there. I mean, usually I would use just the natural creep of my buildings to continually extend the power grid, but I don't really have any construction going out there right now. So it'd probably be the best thing just to run a power line out there. Now currently though, honestly, I have pretty much no industrial demand right now. Well, very little, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Now I need to check. Okay, let's see. Let's look at how big this district is, because I had already slated this for agriculture. Which, honestly, considering where the railroad is, I may actually put that district over here. I'll have an ag district here, and probably switch that to a residential. It's not going to be industrial. So let's just make this. Matter of fact, we'll extend it across the track there. And let's say all the way out to there. Let's say that is going to be an agricultural district. Now this. Oh, commercial specialization. I completely forgot there was such a thing as a commercial specialization. Let me see. Okay, well, I don't want to erase the district. I guess that's fine. I mean, I guess as long as I don't put any industrial in there, it doesn't matter what I have it slated towards, so I'll just leave that as it is. Yeah, it's fine. That's okay. Okay, so now where is my water feed? I have not that much water feed out there currently. Although now another thing I have to keep in mind is I have water pumps out here, and those create noise, so I don't want to get my residential. Alrighty, so where do I want to run this water out from? We might as well just use this line right over here. Going to overlap a little bit, but yeah, be okay. We got the money. Looks like my water availability is doing good, so I don't have any issues there. So now I just need to branch the roads out. Okay, so, yeah, you know what, let's make a road crossing over to that side as well. And then one going across there. Alright, so now I think we're ready. The good thing is I don't think, yeah, we've already got power lines running all over the place here, so power accessibility should not be an issue. So let's try and create, well, actually, no. Let me see how do I do that. No, that's not what I want either. Can't remember how to do that. Yeah, I didn't really even want to have residential going there, but I can't remember how to unpaint these. Okay, there it is. I right-clicked on it and it disappeared, so... okay, so we took care of that. Alright, I'm going to, so my first house, I'm going to try and make it close to one of these utility lines here. That way it shouldn't have any problems getting its power, and then from there it'll just spread out. Theoretically. Shouldn't be any issue. What's this? Congratulated me for, oh, I reached 1,200 people. New features, landscaping, parks and plazas, level 2, unique buildings. New policy, schools out. Not familiar with that one. New roads. And let's see if it will let me scroll down. My frame rates does not like the screen, apparently. Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot about the canals. You can get canals. I do not even know what the purpose of canals are. I think I vaguely remember when they came in, and even then, I don't remember what the specific, if there was a specific purpose. I think they might be more decorative than anything else. I don't know, maybe it gives bonus to your agricultural areas or something. I might be able to find out in an info page or something. Okay, so I'm going to pause recording for a second while I look at this, because my frame rates is like 0. Alright, so mostly I just got a bunch of park and recreation kind of stuff, and a bunch of canals and such. Here it is. Luckily, now we are getting about to the end of where I wanted to end this video, because my frame rates is absolutely going out, and I would hate to have to go run another virus scan to clean things up just to finish the last, like 3 or 4 minutes I wanted to get into this video. So I'm going to try and see if I can just plan something out, and it might be better if I do it from the pause screen. Even that is taking... Okay, here we are. Now I have a little bit of frame rates, and it didn't even pause the game, so yeah, I don't know why, but... Yeah, I think I might have to make it standard operating procedure just to do a virus scan, just so things get optimized every single time before I try and record anything. It seems to help. Okay, so let's add some more in here. Okay, and this guy, he apparently is getting power, because there's no warning symbol telling me he's not, so we're apparently good there. Make a little house over here. residential is still what the primary demand is for, so I just need to try to fill in a bunch of residential. Alright, so we got a nice little bit of growth coming in here. So hopefully that should knock down my residential demand fairly good. Matter of fact, I'm going to add in some extra commercial right now. Let's do that up here. And if I got money, more space to add more commercial up here, yeah, I could. You know, and actually, I think that's one thing I'm starting to determine is I think when I get too much view of the river, that seems to really tick off my frame rates for a second when I get the river. I think that's what it is, or at least that's part of it. Alright, so that was my alarmer telling me that's about when I wanted to end the video. I'm just going to add a little bit more in here. Yeah, that's going to do for now. We did get to achievement. We made a little bit more growth. So, you know, nice little extra up to 1,300 surplus. And I believe that the 1,300, the amount you're making or not making, that's per week, I believe it is. So we're making 1,300 bucks per week. So, doing pretty good. Alright, guys. Well, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Thanks for watching, and maybe think about subscribing. Thank you very much.